WCBS-FM 101.1, talking about the spirit in the sky. Norman Greenbaum. I used to call him Norman Greenbaum. I said, my program director says, no, it's Norman Greenbaum. And I said, nah, we say it in New York, Norman Greenbaum. Anyway, a big hit for Norman. Joe McCoy with you on CBS-FM. We're about 15 minutes in front of 4 o'clock, having a great time on the radio. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your phone calls. And my son said, I can't say faxes anymore. I have to say emails. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for the emails. I am behind the times, but I'm in front of you right now, and I'm really having a great time. I'm going to bring back some memories to you. 1987, we had our 15th anniversary concert at Radio City Music Hall, and it starred Dion DiMucci, among others, and it was such a great show. When we first put the tickets on sale at Radio City, the first show sold out in about an hour, and the second show sold out in a couple of hours. And because of that, Dion came back, and he was singing non-secular music, and now he was going to sing rock and roll once again. And we had an opportunity to talk to Dion a while back to reminisce about that great concert. In 1987, CBS-FM had its 15th anniversary concert at Radio City Music Hall. And I know that since I had something to do with it, that it was... I wanted to get you in a concert here for the longest time. And then I think what happened was we had a contest on the air, and that you came in number one. It was you with the song. I forget what it was. It was so far back. But anyway, and I know that Brucey and I called you up and asked if you would come back and do a concert with us. And I know you were doing Christian music at the time, and I know you were a little apprehensive. Why don't we go back there and take us through your thoughts on that concert?
Well, I was doing gospel music at the time, and expressing myself that way was very uplifting, writing those songs. I think I made about 5 gospel albums. Then I get a call from you guys, and I tell you, I remember talking to Bruce and saying, yeah, I have to do this. This is New York. Those people just, my people, they, just enriched my heart and soul in such beautiful ways, and, gave me so much. I think I could give a little bit back here, have some fun. Let's go up and have a party. So came up, and I tell you, I didn't realize what a gift that was to me, and I got to thank you again. That was a real gift to me. Because what happened, I was on the stage, and I kid you not, Joe, it was like I was having such a good time with everybody, and I think it was a party, and it was much fun, and because we share a lot of songs together, and those songs are like they just express the youthful restlessness and energy of my heart, searching for meaning and love and all this kind of stuff. So here we are, I'm on stage, and I kid you not, it seemed like the past, the present, and the future just came to me like fused together, because before that concert I was wondering, gee, how do I put this together with that, and where am I going, and what, and I just couldn't connect the dots. And that concert, the first night, it was such a blessing to me and a gift that kind of made me see things clearly and so beautifully, and made me so grateful. I was just swimming in just a bubble of grace and gratitude,
I don't think you really knew how much you meant to people. I think maybe this concert, maybe it was missing for a while. And, maybe you can tell me better than my...
Well, basically, that's what happened. I realized the impact that we had on each other, and how much of, New York and part of the fabric and very mortar, it's my heart.
Yeah, there you have it, Dion. A great moment. Let's go back. 1987, Cousin Brucey introduced Dion at Radio City Music Hall.
To spend one in our rendezvous. That's my desire.
playing electric. Dion live at the 15th anniversary of CBS-FM at Radio City Music Hall. And in case you're looking for that CD, it's called Dion and Friends live in New York City. It's a 2-disc CD, and it's from Collectibles. They've got some great stuff, some great oldies for you. Stay right where you are. This is our weekend celebration, the 40th anniversary weekend celebration. And you can call us at 1-800-367-1101. Text us at 41011. Email us at 40@WCBSFM.com. That's the number 40.
WCBS-FM and HD1 New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to CBS-FM's 40th anniversary weekend celebration.
WCBS-FM, New York.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Joe McCoy, CBS-FM.
Talking about Detroit. Motown. One of my all-time favorite songs from Smokey and the Miracles.
I did you wrong.
Oh, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles at CBS-FM. We're celebrating our 40th anniversary, and it's a big, big weekend for all of us, having a great time. And we got some great emails in. This one says, hi, Joe, and all the great CBS-FM DJs. Anniversary programming sounds great. Can't believe it's been 40 years. That's several lifetimes in radio years. Congratulations to all your efforts in putting this together. Ed Osborne, I think that's the same Ed Osborne that used to work here at CBS-FM when I first became a jock. Also, this one says, how great to hear my man again. Sounded great, Joe. Thanks for everything and the opportunity to be a part of the CBS-FM family. The Golden 101 is still the greatest. And this is from another ex-CBS employee, Bob Sagendorf, who's up in Naugatuck, Connecticut. And Bob did a lot of our production work here at CBS-FM. So thank you all. Thank you all so much for joining us as we continue to play the greatest hits of all time. 101.1, The Love and Spoonful. First came the Tokens, and then Robert John. 1972, where were you as CBS-FM became New York's oldie station? We're celebrating the 40th anniversary weekend right here, having a great time and a great celebration. I want to say hello to members of my family down in Florida. Actually, the Jager family and the Sweets, they're in Disneyland, and they're listening via the internet now, which I know a lot of people, a lot of transplanted New Yorkers who are in Florida or around the country have heard about the CBS-FM 40th anniversary celebration, and they are listening. Thank you so much. It is great having you with us. Now, many of you may remember that we used to do a top 500 listener-voted survey. And I tell you, if it wasn't for you, we've got so much mail. And they voted for all the songs. We asked you to vote for 3 of your favorites. Well, this song came out number 1 every single time. And why? Because it was the quintessential New York song. The Fabulous Five, As Smooth as Satin. Number 1 on CBS-FM. Here are the 5 Satins, and I'll remember in the still of the night. In New Haven, Connecticut, Freddie Paris, 5 Satins, and the quintessential number 1 CBS-FM song from way back when. It's our 40th anniversary celebration. Let's go to the phones right now and see who's on the line.
Hey, Joey. What are you doing on the radio?
Hey, it's Mama Tooch. You used to clean our studios many, many years ago. Nice to have you back with us.
I remember when I cleaned your bottom, too. Remember when you were a little boy and I got in there and I got a Mamma Mia. What is this stuff?
Let's not talk about that right now. How have you been, Mama?
I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm in my garden. I got a bunch of the gob and a pumadol, and I'm watering, and I got a nicer garden out in the Colorado.
Oh, I never thought you'd move to Colorado. I just miss all the good times with you and Ron Lundy.
Oh, Ronnie, I miss him. He's in my heart, and I pray to Ronnie every day. I say, hey, Ronnie, keep me alive so I can make it my garden. And let me tell you, I didn't move to Colorado. They evicted me from New York. Yeah, some guy knocked on my door and he says, I'm going to make him an offer I can't refuse. So, that's what happened.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know who that is, it's Al Bertucci, who did so many great voices, had a lot of fun with Ron Lundy, but was also our guy here in the morning on the Harry Harrison Show, the morning show producer, and a guy who was always a lot of fun at the radio station. Al, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Joe. Congratulations, 40th anniversary. It still just seems like yesterday when we were all together having a great time. You telling me to do something. Get in there, Ron Lundy. I'll never forget the day Ron Lundy was doing a live spot, Cold. I came in your office. Get in there, do something. So Mama Tooch goes and grabs a vacuum from the production studio, and I put it on, and there he is reading the spot, and all of a sudden you hear a vacuum, and the back of Ron's neck just turned bright red. I could tell he was losing it. And the stuff that we used to do that you really allowed us to do as the program director, you just trusted every one of us. I still miss it today.
Well, we all had a great time. That's one thing that you could certainly say for everyone who worked here during the time we were all here, is that we enjoyed coming to work in the morning because we had such a good time. And, every time we saw, of course, anytime we saw Ron Lundy's face, and I think everybody at the whole station felt this way, you saw Ron and you knew it was going to be a good day because he would be laughing or doing whatever he loves to do. And it just made you feel happy, too.
Absolutely. If you were in a bad mood, you'd just do a 180. As soon as you saw his face, hello, love. And, that was it, man. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing it today? Give me a bigger kiss.
Well, I was listening to Ron coming down this morning, and it just reminded me how great it was. And I remember Ronnie used to tell me all the time he wanted Saturdays off, and before we gave it to him, I said, Ronnie, we can't do that because it's the only time I really get to listen to you, not as a program director. And I listened, and I said, when Ron Lundy's on the radio on a Saturday morning, all is right with the world.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, so great to talk to you, Tooch. And
you too, Joe.
You are a great big part of this radio station and a great big fun part of this radio station. And thank you so much for joining CBS-FM on their 40th anniversary. CBS-FM 101.1. How did they know it was going to be my birthday this Wednesday? You can send your cards and letters and presents to the radio station. They will be forwarded to me. Thank you so much. Fabulous Beatles with Joe McCoy at CBS-FM 101.1 as we continue our 40th anniversary weekend celebration. CBS-FM 101.1. Yeah, we are family. As a matter of fact, Chris Angelo married my assistant Maria Martello, so how much more family can you be than that? CBS-FM 101.1. Stone! CBS-FM 101.1, that's for my granddaughter Meredith. There you go, sweetheart. It's all for you. And sitting with us right now is a guy who had so much to do with this weekend, and I know it's got that imprint on it because I can see the way everything was put together, and I'm sure he had a little help from his wife, Maria Martello Angelo. But this is Chris Angelo. Chris, great job.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. This was a labor of love that was put into motion a good 3-4 months ago. It's been really fun putting it together, getting all you guys in to do shows, pulling out the archival material and getting all that stuff ready. And, it just reminded me of those great Radio Greats reunions that you and Maria and the whole staff back then used to put together.
Oh, yeah. It was definitely a lot of fun. And, it was just so heartwarming to hear some of the guys that we work with, like Bill Brown and Ron Lundy, who are no longer with us, right. But just to be able to hear them on, I don't even want to say tape because it's not tape anymore. Digital. So, but just to hear them again, I mean, that's just priceless. And I can't say enough about the job he did.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, especially coming from my former boss. That really means a lot, and I really appreciate that.
Well, I used to see this guy sitting. Chris was an intern, and Maria's desk was across from me, and I used to see this guy bring his breakfast, his cereal,
right.
His Fruit Loops or whatever they were.
Oh, something sweet.
Yeah, and he would sit at Maria's desk, and it just kept getting longer and longer. And I'm like, Chris, it's time to go to work, buddy. You know, and me being just totally naive about this whole thing, it took me a long time. They both had to come into my office and say, hey, you know, we're going to get married.
Right.
That's it.
The big joke was it was the worst kept secret at CBS-FM, except for Joe.
Except for me.
Joe was the last one to know about it.
I was the last one to know.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens when you work so hard.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He didn't have time to focus on that.
But Chris, great job again. Thanks so much
Thank you, Joe.
for
Thank you.
asking me to come down here.
Oh, that was a pleasure. A pleasure asking you and so many of the guys back. Pleasure putting it all together. And I hope the listeners are enjoying it as much as I did helping put it all together.
I'm sure they are. Let's continue with the celebration as we let the good times roll. Shirley and Lee at 101.1.
Baby, let the good time roll.
Stevie Wonder and the hits just keep on coming as CBS-FM's 40th anniversary weekend celebration continues. Got so many great people to listen to. Bobby J tonight and Don K. Reed tomorrow night. Let the good times roll. Doobie Brothers in China Grove. Great song. You know, it's been so much fun. It's hard to believe that 2 hours has just flown by. I had a great time. It's great to be associated with this wonderful radio station. CBS-FM's 40th anniversary weekend celebration is in effect. So many great things are going to be happening. Bobby J just called on the phone. I didn't get a chance to put him on the air, but Bobby will be on tonight doing Jukebox Saturday night. All right. That sounds great. Listen, I want to thank so many people that were involved with this. Obviously, Chris Angelo, and I want to thank Jim Bryan and Lenny Block for letting me mess with the music a little bit. And I just had such a great time. I want to thank, of course, my son, Craig. Not too bad, Craig. You did a great job. You know what I mean? Working with your old man. Now he's going to go back to Fresh on Monday morning and be the morning show producer on Fresh 102.7. But thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the CBS-FM 40th anniversary celebration. And I will say, like I used to say when I used to be on the air many, many years ago, ciao, baby.